Hi, everyone. It's Lisa. I hope this moment finds you doing well and in a peaceful space and taking good care of yourself. Big question here. How do you know if you have released something? How do you know that you're letting go and letting God? I mean, we've all heard that. We're like, yeah, let go, let God. What does that mean? What is it practical, feet on the ground? What the hell does it mean to let go and let God? As someone myself who has, I'll admit, struggled in a space of trying to walk by faith, what the hell does it mean to let go and let God? And how do I know if I have? I'm not 100% sure, but here's what I've come up with so far. Walk with me for a few minutes and see if this resonates with you. When I want to know if I am in a place of surrender, having let go and released, I bring that person, that situation into my heart space. I put my hands over my heart and I bring to mind down into my heart space. And I try to think of that person, think of the situation, and I try to feel what I feel like when I'm pondering that person or that situation. If I'm feeling like, oh, cannot breathe. Oh my gosh, my heart started to beat again and my shoulders feel heavy. I feel like I want to run. A big part of me thinks, okay, so I'm being somewhat triggered and I'm having a visceral response, a physical bodily response to this situation, to this person. Probably a good indication that I have not, in fact, let go, have not released, have not surrendered that situation. So if I'm feeling calm and peace and I guess I would say either a love, and I don't mean like a love like, oh, I can't wait to spend time with them, but even just a love that they are a soul that is part of the collective, worthy of God's love towards them, then I know I'm probably on my journey pretty good down the road of having surrendered and processed all the emotions around that situation or that person. I hope I've explained that well enough. Now that I've explained that, why? What's the big deal about letting go? What's the big deal about surrender? Here's the thing. I believe that we were created to experience this very moment and not be ruminating in yesterday or pondering too much and trying to pre-plan into tomorrow. See, I think we are I am beings. I am beings. I am now. I am present. And I think that when we spend too much time in yesterday and too much time in tomorrow, we are losing out on this very precious, most high vibration now, and it's gone. And now we're into the next moment and still thinking about yesterday or tomorrow, and this moment is gone. And we've actually let life kind of pass us by. See, I think we're meant to experience this very moment right here, right now, without distractions. I've gotten to the point now where, this is not easy, and I don't know why, but it's not easy. When I sit down to eat, I try to do nothing else but sit down and eat. Maybe I'll have a little bit of music playing in the background, like ambiance, not like words or anything. But I try not to do my crossword puzzles or read my Kindle. I might, have a conversation with my husband, but I really try to stay here, present-minded, in this moment, fully embracing, out of a heart of gratitude, like, ooh, I got another moment to live here. I got another moment to be hanging out here. I want to be in a state of flow. And it's kind of like the way that the waters come up to the shore and then crash back out again, come up and crash to the shore and then flow back out again. That kind of movement, ebbing and flowing, that's what I want to be living in. That's what letting go and letting God is, I believe. I find that we get to be so obsessed with having, holding, keeping. And as I pondered this, I thought, well, maybe I wonder if this gives us a sense of security or identity or safety or belonging. We want to hold our position in the group, or we want to hold on to a particular way of thinking, or hold on to a grudge, or hold on to a friendship that's supposed to be there forever. And I think that if we enter life more open-handed, open-hearted, I think that we're going to find a lot more peace in this life. I think it's courageous. I think it's a courageous thing indeed to give things and people and situations permission to be on their journey, to just be. You can be wherever you are in your becoming and in your remembering, and so am I allowed to be. I won't hold yesterday against you, and I'm not holding a bar for you for tomorrow. I remember I had a particular person in my life who I really had a really difficult time with. Lots and lots and lots of bad memories. And every time I would remember them, I'd pull them into the now, and they weren't a memory anymore. They were my present state of being. And now, when I think about, tomorrow, yesterday was filled with memories of stuff that I didn't want to experience it the first time. And now I'm remembering and ruminating, and I vowed that what I would do is every time I saw that person, I would try to see them as if I'm seeing them for the very first time. I would just let all of yesterday go, and I would look at them through the eyes and heart of God, and I would say, what are you showing me right here in this moment? Because how was I supposed to know that they didn't have some big awakening, some big epiphany, and they were completely different? But I wasn't giving them that opportunity to show me that. And so all I saw was what I was looking for. I don't know if I'm explaining that correctly either, but it's giving people permission to be who they are, where they are, but also giving yourself permission to be courageous and see somebody through the eyes of love as if for the very first time. Now, if that person then proves to me I'm still stuck in not remembering my royalty, my awesomeness, my divinity, my high vibe, then I believe them for that. And I act accordingly. But at least I give them the benefit of the doubt. So, what are some of the things that we can release? I guess expectations that that person is going to be exactly what they were yesterday. How do I know that? I release expectations that I have of myself as well. I'm on my journey. Maybe I'll finally have some epiphany about something. I remember letting go of so many ways of thinking when it came to disordered eating. And I'm so glad that I gave myself permission to process all of those things and come to a healed and living here now space. I was just talking with someone the other day who said, I'll always have a difficult time with. And I said, as long as you say that, that's exactly going to be your truth. And so it is. I would encourage you, don't talk like that. How do you know what tomorrow's going to bring? How do you know? And immediately that person said, you know what? You're right. I've had trouble in the past. That doesn't mean that I have to have trouble in the future. All right. So I want to make this quick because I've already, talked for so long, and I try to make them be short, but, so how do we release then? If you're like, all right, I'm buying it. How do I do it? Being fully here right now, experiencing this moment to its fullest. So when you are mad, allow yourself to feel mad without judgment. It's just a feeling, so feel it and let it move on. If you are frustrated, allow yourself to feel frustrated without judgment upon yourself. Just let yourself feel frustrated. Right now, I'm feeling frustrated. I am feeling frustrated. And don't just say it, feel it in your body. Feel that in your body. God, my throat feels like it's growling and I can't breathe. And let yourself be there in this moment. Okay. Okay. It will pass. It will pass if you allow yourself to feel it without judging it. Judging it holds on to it. Judging it makes it be bad. And judging others in their emotions makes that feel bad. Be bad for them as well. So there's so much I could go on and on about this, and I've taken up enough time. So I just want to let you know that I don't think that any of this that I'm talking about is easy breezy at all. I know I have had teachers helping me, and I would love to be a teacher who helps others. So if you've watched this far, I don't think it's a coincidence. I don't think that it's perchance. I think that there's a reason that you've stuck with me this long. And if there's any way that I can be of help to you, I would love to be. My name is Lisa. I'm a life coach specializing in empowerment and holistic wellness. disordered eating, anxiety, difficult relationships, childhood trauma, adult trauma, and I would love to be of service if I can, either virtually, remotely, and in the office at the Circle of Light Spiritual Center in Fredonia. So over and out, guys. Take care and know that we are all loved with an everlasting love. Talk to you again. Take care.